Hey guys, Davin here. I'm gonna do a little tutorial. I've had a couple people ask me about cutting and pasting. Now, the people that were asking me were doing it for a resume purpose. Now, for this, I'm going to be using Microsoft Office Word as the document. It's going to be a blank document because of the fact that it's just one of the easiest ones to manipulate. And my preference is Google Chrome, but you can use any site that you need. Now, at the moment, what you see up here, I have my television. That way it'd be kind of easier because down here it's kind of small and the words are a little bit smaller. But I'm going to be showing you the different buttons that are needed. I'm going to be showing you a website that you can use if needed. And I'm going to basically show you how to manipulate your resume. Now, the first thing you want to sit there and do is open your resume document. Now, the easiest way to do that, as I said, I'm going to be using Microsoft Office Word. Now, I already have everything open. Excuse me. So, I'm going to go onto my laptop and open up my document. Now, as of right now, I don't have my resume in a Microsoft Office Word document. I actually did it somewhere else, but I'm showing you guys how to do yours. So, say you pull open your resume, this is where it would be. Now, you sit there and you go over to your Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, whatever you're using for your internet. You want to go to whatever site you're using to get your information. Now, the way I'm telling what you're going to want to do to sit there and see what they want is to go to places like Monstercom or something like that. So, for me, that's the site I'm going to use. So, Monster.com. So this is the page it will basically come up with. So as you can see, it has browse. Oh, I guess you can't see that there. So reason I use my TV. Yay. Browse jobs by computer or company, location, categories, and industries. This part doesn't really matter. So pick yours, go to it. I'm going to do by company. So now this will pop up, and there's multiple things here. So say, let's just do, for giggles, let's do the Senior Project Manager. Now it pops up with this page. So now you have what it is, tells you your responsibilities, sales, sell, project, kickoff, blah, 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 blah. You want to find in your document where it will say what you need to do. That could be anywhere in the document. Now, this is what you're going to be trying to look for. Desired skills and responsibilities. You want to find basically the requirements of your job. Once you find what you want to highlight not the title, but everything after the title down to the bottom. You don't want company description. You just want all of this right here. Okay? So, highlight it by taking your mouse. Lights up. And you want to put your mouse over what you're doing. And you want to start at either the top left corner or the bottom right corner of it. It doesn't matter. I prefer the top left. So you want to start. Sorry, I realize that I'm kind of far away. Sorry about that. So this is why I use my TV. My laptop is kind of blurry when it comes to this. So as you can see, I have my cursor on the left. So take it, click and hold You want to hold it. You don't want to tap it or else it's not going to highlight. You want to highlight all of it. Now, once you have it, you can let go. That's everything that you want. From here, you want to hit and hold this button. CTRL, better known as Control. You want to hold that button and click C at the same time. That function will be copy. So, Control, bring my finger over, and I hit C. That is now copied what I need. Now, a lot of people don't sit there and they don't do that. A lot of people already know that you can also sit there and highlight it like we did. Right click, and over here, there's different buttons that have this. Copy, search, print, and that. You can also hit copy if you choose. We'll hit copy as a just in case. Copy. So now once you have what you need, you go to your resume document, which should already be made. Like I said, I did mine in a different format, so it's not going to be here. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to paste it into the document. Now, with recent Microsoft Windows, it's kind of complicated if you do the right click. Because when you right click, it brings up all of this. It brings up all of these paste options. You have that one, which is to basically keep it if you have, some type of URL type thing in there if you're wanting to put in a link. I don't personally use any of this because it doesn't really matter to me. Personally, I would just go up to the part of your document that you want, and again, hold Control, CTRL, and then V this time. Now, Control V, I still haven't figured out why or what the purpose is, but Control V is paste. So, again, I'll show you. Control V. Now, look at the document. All of the stuff that we just highlighted is now there. This is where now you can sit there and mess with your document. So, now you look through and you see what exactly do you have, what don't you have. So this says 7 or more years project management experience. You have all these. I'm not going to read them all. So let's say that I have most of these, but let's say that I don't have the first one, the 7 or more years. So you come in here. The 7 or more years, as you guys saw, was the first one. So again, take your mouse to the left side of it, highlight. Once it's highlighted, backspace or delete. Whoa. Sorry, I guess you can't see that button, but it's delete. Delete. But backspace works too. Backspace. Now that one's gone. Hit it again to get rid of the dot. Boom. Gone. So once you're done modifying what you need and what you have. So say I have all of this for the job that I'm looking for. Okay? Now you're going to want to sit there and you want to hide it kind of. So you want to come over here and you don't want to highlight everything in your document, obviously. You just want to highlight what you just put in. So you start from the left side of it, highlight, go all the way down. Once you have it highlighted, you can let go. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Now you can come up to the left side. Okay, so let me kind of come out here. So you have all of this. Don't worry about anything on that side. That side is not needed. Everything you need is over here. Okay, you're gonna need 2 buttons. You're gonna need the font, and you're gonna need the color. The color one is the one that looks like just an A. Normally that's going to have a black, but because of the fact that I did this earlier, it is white right now. So, to start out, highlight everything. Sorry about that, I did that wrong. Highlight. Now I'm going to come up to the left side, right here. Now, when you click it, whoa, click. Sorry about that, technical difficulties, I guess. It's gonna go 8, 9, 10, da 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 da. Don't worry about any of that. Now that it's highlighted your number, you come down here to your numbers, hit 1. Now, instead of a 10, that's a 1. Come down here on your keyboard, come over here, hit enter. Now, if you look, it looks like lines. Now, the problem obviously with this one that I didn't run into before is dots, which I'm glad it did now so I can show you how to get rid of dots. To get rid of dots, there's 2 ways. You can either go to each dot, click, and delete them. Or you can do a certain button. Sorry, my voice just cracked. When you come up here to your document, like I said, everything is up here. You have all of this. You're going to want to be on the Home tab for most of it. You want to come over until you see these. Now, you have the dots button, the numbers button, and then the row button. The dots button is on right now, which is why you see all of the dots, or why you saw no dots on the left side. So, you click the dots button. Technical difficulties, folks. Sorry. Make sure that the dots are gone. Make sure everything's highlighted when you do this, otherwise it's going to mess up. Like I said, technical difficulties. So now, all of the dots are gone. Now you just have the lines. Show you here. This is what you're wanting it to look like at first. So, now that you have all of this, highlight everything again. If it's already highlighted, don't worry about it. So, come up here to this button. This one is called the font color button. This one. You want to click on that. And it brings up all of these colors. Now, standard is that your background for your resume will be white. So, in here, sorry, this is on my phone, so it's a little bit rickety. You find white, which is on the top left corner in mine. Could be somewhere else in yours, depending on what you have. So now you click on white. It does this to all of it. And when you click off, it's gone. Now, I apparently missed a little bit, so we're going to highlight that. Whee! Highlight. Click. Now, Your references are invisible. Looks like nothing's in here, doesn't look like anything's there. But whenever the application people are looking at it, your computer's going to scan it, and it's going to see all of this. It's still there, it's just hidden. That is how you put your requirements into your resume. There are multiple ways that you can sit there and do. If you know how to basically edit, you can put everything into a line, and it should all work out for you. This was Davin. Hopefully this was helpful. If there's any problems with this video, let me know. I will try to make another video if needed. If there's any other questions, just let me know. Next tutorials, since that's what I'm going to basically start out with on this channel, we'll be using Adobe Illustrator. Have a good day.